Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you are in, baby. I'm HalfLifeSistah, and this is my hubby, Wolfgang.
What's up, everybody?
Damn, you look good today.
Thank you.
Welcome to my channel and to another episode of Sistah and Wolf Reaction, baby. We are coming back today with another patron request by Headmar. Hi, beautiful. I hope you're doing well, baby. Thank you for the love and support you've been giving us. Like, really, though.
100%.
And we're doing a Nightwish song. I'm excited.
Which one?
We're doing Last of the Wild.
Last of the Wild.
From the 2013 Wacken, or is it Wacken? Live performance.
Wacken, German festival. Ginormous, super intimidating.
I'm excited. Is it really intimidating?
It's like its own country.
Oh, the picture you showed me the other day.
Yes, you didn't believe me. That was a real picture.
Oh my God, I'm like, what country is that?
It's enormous.
It's huge.
Yeah, so this is from Dark Passion Play. This is the first one with Annette after Tarja got dismissed. So this was that first album. And
Okay.
but it doesn't really matter because this is an instrumental.
Okay, well, he says one of the rare Nightwish instrumentals and one that proves that their music does not need vocals to make you feel emotional.
Fair enough.
So there's no
Fair
singing
enough.
in this, it's just an instrumental.
Correct. This is a legit instrumental. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's hop into it.
I've never seen this played live. Troy. Put some stink on it. Troy, man, Troy. Yay.
Wow.
I gotta see something. You work out your feelings. Go ahead. You can talk to them. I need to Google something. I'm totally fine because I've heard the song a gajillion times. So
You have?
it's one of my favorites. I love it. This is over and over again.
Oh my god.
I've never heard it played live, so I was
That's a flute, right? A special kind of. What is that?
well. You've got like the Scottish bagpipe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I always thought it was a Scottish bagpipe, and of course the flute, absolutely. But I'm trying to see who on the original album did it, because I don't think Troy was with the band yet. You understand? So it's like, and again, I didn't know what they have they ever played this live previous to Troy, because
I can't put my glasses on. These stupid Aki things.
work it out.
I haven't worn these in years.
Nerd.
Where are they? I think they're talking about us.
Troy is such a essential part of Nightwish now to their live experience, because obviously they were doing fine in the studio and they could always do track stuff, but being able to have a musician play that shit live
Right.
is
That was
lovely.
So beautiful.
I like it, if not as much as the album version, maybe a little more, just being able to see Yuka again behind the drums. It was nice because this was still when he was with the band.
Right.
So it was nice to see him play. Kind of brings me back to the old Nightwish. But man, Troy just, and of course this is Troy's song because he's essentially the lead
He's carrying it with the
on this. Well, it's not that he's carrying it. The lead
For
singer.
me.
Well, the lead singer is the bagpipe and the flute. That's the lead singer. That's the the progression of the song. That's who's in front.
Okay.
That's who's do do do. That's who's
But that's
doing
what
the
I'm
song.
talking about. That's
But everything else is background instruments. That's what I'm saying. The lead, the front is that.
Gotcha.
So to have Troy be able to do that live, you have a lead person doing it. Because imagine if the band was playing that song and the flute and the bagpipe was just a soundtrack. It wouldn't have the same effect. Being able to see Troy play that is a delight. Especially because he's so good. And remember when we were watching Cliff Burton and Cliff, when he would play the same song I showed you live, he put Stank on it? Troy put Stank on the flute. He put a little Stank on the flute. He's like,
Oh man, yes.
I love it. Either that or he messed up and he saved it. One or the
Mark,
other.
You were right, baby.
One or the other.
But I knew that anyway. I love instrumentals. Wow.
So I'm looking on the wiki and it doesn't look like Troy was with the band when they made this. So that just shows
Even more.
how much he adds to the live performance. It's just
Gotcha.
wonderful.
Indeed, I
It's absolutely
agree.
wonderful.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm sorry. He was a guest.
Oh, he was a guest.
He was a guest on the studio because that's what Tomas has to do a lot. He has to get guests to play the instruments that he needs.
Gotcha.
So I remember people telling us this, that Troy was actually a guest on a lot of other albums, and then they just made him an official member, which is beautiful because
Which makes so sense. It's so organic.
it makes all the sense in the world.
was
Yeah,
organic.
and because what would happen
Right
was
in.
remember Marco was on their 4th album, right? So before that, he used to have guest vocalists. For the first album, Tomas even did some vocals. But he would get different singers.
Really?
Kind of like an Arion
Tomas
situation.
Can sing?
Well, I don't know if he can sing. I'm just saying, you make do with what you have. This was, 97? So he was, working with what he had to work with. But of course, once he got Marco,
I enjoyed that.
step back and let that happen,
Yes. I enjoyed that so much. Thank you.
Yeah, I love that song. It just makes me think of
Nightwish, man.
just kind of going on horseback through the highlands, and just kind of
I don't
imagining the
I
mountains
don't
and
like
the
riding
greens
horses,
and seeing.
babies. That's European stuff.
Okay, running.
I'm joking.
Well, wait a minute. You don't like running either. What do
You don't have no right to put me on
speed
blast like
walking?
that.
Speed walking.
Yeah, you guys are walking. I can do that.
I'm gonna post your clip that you did on Instagram.
Oh no.
Embarrass you. But that was really nice, guys. Of course it was. I already knew what to expect.
Indeed,
And what I mean, it was really nice seeing it live
Live, of
and
course.
seeing Troy do it, and I just loved it. I
Right.
loved seeing that happen, and I just
Oh, I just love
very
beautiful
few
music.
bands can make this stuff sound so good live.
agree.
But Nightwish crushes it
You guys
every time.
single time.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
When did the mic turn all the way to me?
I don't know, but I'm hoping that
I hope your audio was fine, but okay.
we suck ass. You're right. We're garbage.
I'll fix it in post. It's fine.
Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. Thank you again, Headmar.
Yes.
And if you did, please give us a thumbs up. Comment below. Do not leave without subscribing, but also do share our content as well because the world they need to see our content.
I love when you ad-lib.
They need to see it.
And
It is
so-
important. As always, keep it metal. Metal forever, baby. Love you guys. Love you, Headmar. Thank you for the love and support.
Yes.
Bye.
Let's take a closer look at a man who joined the group in 2006 and became an official member of the band in 2013. The man named Troy Donockley. Being raised in a very musical family where everything from Hank Williams to Pink Floyd were being listened to might be the reason why Troy ended up being a multi-instrumentalist. But there was one instrument that was above the rest.
I did dedicate myself to the uilleann pipes quite heavily from the age of about 18. I couldn't go very long in the day without having to get them out and play them.
Being passionate about the pipes, Troy had a fellow man who felt the same. It was Pip Williams who sent the album once to Troy and offered a pipe session on the next Nightwish release.
He sent me once. He sent me the album once. He said, well, check this out, I've just done the orchestration for this. And I listened to that and I thought, yeah, I haven't heard anything like this. This is really interesting. And that was kind of it. And then a few years passed, and then I got the call, do you remember that band? And I went, yeah, Nightwish. I was invited to do a few live shows. I did London, the Astoria. And I could kind of feel it then in my bones that there was something wonderful happening.